Greetings, gnomes and nomads. Welcome back to Castlegoat. And it looks like shift change time. Yes, it is. Just past 10 o'clock. And there we go. The new shift has already arrived. Well done, you guys. Now, as promised, I've gone through the trade screen and I have picked out what we're going to be trading. We're going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff in order to buy a fair amount of metals. Not too many of the precious ones, though. That is iron, silver, that sort of thing. It didn't even bring any gold, which is actually uncommon these days. Now, we're going to be going for a lot of copper ore, an extreme amount of tin ore, some malachite ore, a lot of coal, and an awful lot of raw serpentine, because we just haven't had any in such a long time. We haven't been able to make the right types of pillars, and there's all sorts of things I would like to do with that. So this should last us, well, for an extremely long time. And what we're going to be selling in exchange, all of our statuettes, of which there are quite a lot, any poor leather armor item. The fact that I've got them listed, I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but I have a feeling it's because I've told them to make a flat, like, for example, 40 helms, then 40 breastplates, then 40 boots and 40 braces. And so they've been making things that they had the materials to make. So if they didn't have enough panels to make the leather, the leather chest piece, they would just make more boots. So we've probably got 40 boots and only about 17 chest pieces. That sort of thing is what I imagine has gone on there. So I've just been selling anything of poor. Sold all of the goblin and any skull helmets, really. They're only being made so that our flesh smith can get better at bone carving. We came through there. We are selling a lot of things. We are selling all of the poor items of food and drink. This is... well, see. I'm wondering if that is really a clever thing to do. We bought it for fairly cheap from Love Slave, I believe. But we are now selling it on. But... see, the nice thing about this is it'll drop the possibility of us getting hit by Manse quite a lot. But at the same time, I worry a little bit about getting rid of so much stuff in one go. We've got over 1,000 drinks, so I think we're safe to get rid of a couple of hundred of drinks. We've only got 153 prepared meals, though, and I imagine that this is most of them. Still, I think we should go through with this. We're getting rid of a stray skull and a couple of stray odds and sods around the rest of the fort as well, but it's too late now. I clicked the trade button. It's all been done. Now, we need to get this stuff stored as a matter of extremely high priority, as you can imagine. Right, that's brought us down. We got rid of about half of our prepared drinks, which was a large amount of prepared drinks. Now then, hopefully they're going to be coming through here with lots of wheelbarrows, because we need this stuff moved straight away. Otherwise, it's going to turn into a golem and then start killing our merchants, possibly also killing you guys. I'm a little bit more worried about you guys, if I'm perfectly honest. The merchants will have to just fend for themselves, but who knows how that's going to pan out. Now, how are things going back here? We should have the serpentine coming into, yes, it's already starting to be made into tiles. That's fantastic. I'm very happy with that. Alright then. I imagine this tile has a ridiculous amount of stuff on it. Yep. Ridiculous amounts of stuff. Now, while I was looking through the list of things that we could sell, one of the things that jumped out at me was the fact that we have our legendary bronze shield. Now, I'm not ready to get rid of that yet. I'm going to keep hold of that simply because soon you guys are going to be set up much like Lizzie and Sir Prancy. So Troll of Reason and Elves and Dwarf will become shield bearers. So having those bronze shields is going to be very useful. It means they'll have fully leveled up bronze shields. I mean, not as good as having a steel shield, but the amount of metal involved in making a tower shield is quite extreme, so it's going to take us a little while. Now, things are going well over here. We even have some steel slivers being made into things. Now, how about down here? Haven't started work on the bronze blunderbusses yet, but hopefully that'll... ooh, looks like we may actually need some new crates down here, perhaps. I might have to have a look into that. But yeah, so that is the trading done for now. Right, what I have to decide on this side is how I'm going to take us up to the next level here. Perhaps I should just build the wall for now. I'm not sure. Because I do want to get this area sorted out quickly and get a roof over it. That goes for this area as well. I do want to get you guys roofed. So actually, why don't I go ahead and do that now then? I could easily build a scaffold just out here. It doesn't matter what it's made of. There we go. And then we can start getting this area set up. So we're going to want block floors, basalt to start with, as always. There we go. I'll just bring that out there. Right, that gives us the basics of this. Oh, autosave. Now, if you're wondering where the Seasons mod is right now, as a new update has come through, the last episode, sorry, the episode before last, I simply hadn't remembered to re-enable it again. But now that the mod, the patches come through, they will need to update the tiles to include the new items, all the new walls, for example. So we're going to be waiting on that before turning the mod back on now. Ooh, merchant from the Rainy Gate. Oh, that's actually quite good. We need... Oh, damn it, I've got nothing to trade with you, though. I need those logs off you. But for now, let's just go ahead and... I think we'll use log floors. We should have quite a lot of applewood logs. So we'll use these for the time being. There we go. And a measure... My goodness, they are all coming at the same time. I haven't seen that happen in a very long time. And let's also get that through there. Nice big cross, though. Actually, thinking on that, let's do it like that instead. And we'll cancel those jobs there. We don't actually need any sort of supports here, but we'll go with that design anyway. Now, as for the... Actually, I could have... No, we won't use the framed floors there. I don't think we really need that. But we'll use applewood to finish the tiling. There we go. And then, much as we've done over here, I'm not going to have a way up there into this section. This is just going to be an empty attic. Spiders and things like that can live up there. We don't mind as long as they can't get out and eat our gnomes. That's the main thing. Right. Now, let's see if I've got anything that I can trade with you. My lord, it has been a very long time since all of these market stalls were filled at the same time. Are you? No, you're not the one that I want to talk to. Where's the merchant from the Rainy Gear? Guess a little bit hard to pick them up. There we are. Let's have a trade with you, shall we? Now, I very much want orange wood logs. In fact, I want all of the logs. 477. Almost certainly not going to have enough to get that. Let's have a quick look. See what we can trade. Now, seeds would be a good thing to trade at this point. If we had lots of seeds to trade, but I don't believe we do. You could sell some blocks. We're not going to be selling any steel bars. We could sell some bandages, but again, that would be ridiculous. No, I don't... Wow. No. Absolutely not on that. I'm not even going to consider it. Let's move on before I'm tempted to consider it again. That would just be wrong. No, I think we're going to have to wait and hopefully build up a couple of statuettes that we can trade for that, because it isn't actually that much. Our statuettes can easily hit 500 gnome bucks, but getting that in time may be a different kettle of fish. Yeah, we'll just have to wait. I'll leave those things selected, but yeah, I wasn't expecting all of the merchants to show up at the same time. That's been rather unfortunate for us, to be perfectly honest. And you know what? With that, with a roof going up here, I could bring this wall right into the side of it. I actually quite like that idea. Let's do that. All right. Now then, whilst we're waiting for, hopefully, our fleshsmith to make a bunch of things. Have we already moved everything? Yes, we have. Good. Hopefully our fleshsmith will get a bit of extra bones to make some statuettes out of. We now have an extremely well-filled emu pasture, so they are producing new emus very, very often. But I think it's even faster than one per day at the moment. But we really want kind of more than that in order to get enough bones to make the sort of statuettes we want. But I'm not sure we're going to be able to make it. However, maybe I could start moving through the mines. And I think I'll do that off camera. So I'm going to pause the recording here, and I shall bring you back when there is something to report. So see you soon. Welcome back to the Manse, arriving more or less exactly on time. Or, well, rather, they didn't arrive at a bad time, and that bad time was pretty much a second ago. So we just dodged a bullet. As you can probably already see a little bit there, that'll make it a bit clearer for you. There are no traps here. I literally, the last two were just collected. In fact, if they may not, there they are. The last two are being hauled over there right now. We are going to be setting them up in the gladiatorial pit, as I discussed quite some time ago. My idea was to move all of the traps from the front, because we wouldn't need them there anymore, down into the gladiatorial pit, because that just seems more like an interesting gladiatorial pit to me. But we've just gotten finished with that. I'm thinking that we're going to leave this corridor for now, simply so that the doors can buy us a bit of time for someone to notice something, though that too is going to go sooner rather than later, hopefully. I've got a couple of ideas of what we can do outside, just to give us a little bit of a delay, but not too much of one, just to mostly allow us to pull the lever, because I haven't managed to get the sort of guaranteed lever pulling that I used to have with the alarm bell ringing. In earlier episodes, you probably saw me quite often tell someone to stop training and immediately ring the bell, and it was guaranteed that it would be one of those people who just come off the training grounds that would ring the bell. It would happen more or less straight away. Whereas this pulling the lever, not the same sort of fine-grained control over when it happens. So we do need a little bit of a delay from the moment that we spot the enemy to pulling the lever, and that's what I'm hoping these doors will do. I'm not going to get the notification now as well, because the traps are gone. Someone isn't going to be rushing out there to try and rearm the traps and thus give me notice that there's something out there. So I might just cut this down to 2 or 3 doors or something like that. Maybe just a door corridor, just straight out. So that actually is a pretty good idea, and I think I'll do that for the time being, whilst I continue to plan how I'm going to do this with waterways and that sort of thing, and bridges. But since the Manse are here, let's go ahead and introduce them to the possible, soon, maybe, eventually golems. Someone has noticed this. I should have really tried that, actually, to try to get you to pull that lever. But I've just not had much luck with that up to now. Really? Are you not coming in? Don't tell me you can knock down mechanical. I'm absolutely certain you can't. Are you just pathing there and then you're going to decide, oh, well, actually, never mind. That was a stupid idea. Well, we'll have to see about that. But let's have a look. How many more blunderbusses have we got? We've still only got 2. That's a shame. How about you? Are you making any more bronze? You are making bronze. Fantastic. And that's already being carted off, I believe. We will probably see a full blunderbuss squad before too long. A manta's been spotted. Finally, someone went up there. Really? What on earth are you doing? You just... Wow. Maybe I should give you guys pistols or blunderbusses. Honestly, I mean, your vision range is increased because of your torch, but you know what? I actually think that would be a good idea. I think that would be a really good idea. Let's cut this back to just 1 more blunderbuss we need. I've already made the applewood stocks for it, but oh well. Right, go ahead and make bronze blunderbusses, please. I would like 3 of them made. But that would actually be quite cool to set these guys up to actually wield blunderbusses themselves. And at that point, this could be storage for ammo. Oh, that actually really starts to all come together there. I could use crossbows because of the extra range, but honestly, I'd prefer to use blunderbusses. I think we've got this awesome technology. We may as well use it. Here they come. Right, you finally realized that the other way is a no-go. And let's see how this works. Let's drop that down and just see this slowly. There we go. Really? How fast was that? I didn't even see that happening. My lord, that was quick. Hello. I hope you don't die very quickly, because I would really like you to be there for a long time so you can greet some more goblins, please. Right, let's get this lever pulled. Pull the lever. Now, who's on duty? It's 2 o'clock, so it's going to be day watch. Day watch. Please pull the lever. No? Yes? For once? Ah, it worked. Wizardry. And you can go back on duty now. Thank you very much. Who is day watch? Is it Calissa? No, it's Mega Hamster. Calissa's night watch, I believe, actually. Yes, Calissa's night watch. Mega Hamster is day watch, and I forget who is Twilight watch. Dragwareth. Well, you guys are soon going to be our... Ooh, is someone shooting in there? Oh no, it's training over here, more than likely. But you guys will soon be patrolling this little area and taking pot shots at these guys. Well done, you. Well, I say that. I mean, I could set them up as part of a patrol route in there, but I don't want to do that because it would give them no set time to sleep, and that would be bad. But as I said, let's get this changed a little bit. Let's remove these walls. Is there floors above them? No, good. Then I just need to mine the walls away. We won't mine that one. Let's get rid of all of this. We'll have a little bit of a delay and then just straight down with 2 doors, I think. Or, well, maybe not, no. No, we'll get rid of the whole thing there. Now, we'll just allow the inefficiency of having double doors since they can just go down straight along one particular line of doors rather than breaking down both of them for now. That'll just be something we accept. But we'll get this all set up. And then hopefully we'll be ready for some goblins. Oh, this is going quite well. I'm pretty pleased with this. How are we doing on the bronze? Have we got the 3rd blunderbuss? Yes, 2 blunderbuss barrels there. Fantastic. Ah, this is going to be grand. All right, let's go and prepare. Now, what do we want? We want the... not the squads, we want the formations. So we've got the gatekeepers, the sentinels there. Keep your eyes open. Increased vision range for each active position, or firing squad. Increased range weapon damage for each member with a ranged weapon. Fire at will. Increased range attack speed for each member with a... with a melee weapon. That's interesting. Suppressive fire. Decreased enemy defense in melee combat for each member with a ranged weapon. Oh. That's a very interesting one. I hadn't really seen that one before. But I think we'll be going for firing squad. The position, sentinel, shall be perk. Scout gives increased vision range with a torch, but we're not going to go for that from now on. We could either go for aim for the eyes, chance to hit eyes with ranged weapons, or conservationist, chance not to consume ammo when firing. Swashbuckler. I think conservationist would be a good one. Marks known, increased range weapon range and accuracy. Sharpshooter, range damage increases with distance. There's a lot of good ones to pick there. Marks known might be quite a nice one. But I think conservationist. If they could just avoid using ammo, I'd be really happy with that. they're generally not going to be... If this was a squad that was actually going to be fighting head-on with the enemy, or a part of an offensive or defensive group formation, which, for example, they were backing up our Poisonous Ancients, then I would go for something that would do more damage, because at that point, just not using up your ammo so fast is secondary to killing the enemies quick enough that they don't do damage to the people who are tanking them. But if they're just going to be taking pot shots at them from on top of the tower, or later on going down into the into the gladiatorial arena and shooting them from the shooting gallery, then Conservationist, I think, is the better one to use. Pursue Lost Dogs, no, don't worry about that. Retreat to fill ammo, assist squad leader. Assist squad leader, not necessary, I would say. Because there's only one person there. So we're not going to go with that one. That's all fine. Now, we want the scout uniform. Perhaps we should even change this to something else. I'll consider that, but for now, we want Blunderbuss. There we go. Oh, this is going to be grand. Right, formations. We want to perform attack orders set up for this. So, let's make sure the gatekeepers are set to that. Yes. Everything is good. Squads. No, get out of the way. I think that is everything set up. Oh, actually, we're going to need to make sure that they have ammo pouches. Actually, never mind. I just need to make the ammo pouches for them, and then they'll equip them automatically. Wow, that's just spazzing out there. Ammo pouch, please. Make it out of wool. Wool string as well. We'll have 3. Up to it. Right, now that that's happening, let's go ahead and set this place up. So we just want to build out the walls a little bit. The build screen. I'm clicking on everything that I shouldn't be clicking on. There we go. Right, we just want this to come down there. And then finally, once that's done, we'll set up the doors. We'll wait for that to be done before we set up the doors. I'll probably have quite a few doors going through here, the sides, and then... well, I'm not sure. We'll see how that all matches up. But, have you equipped yourselves yet? Have you got a blunderbuss? You have got a blunderbuss, and you're off to get an ammo pouch too. Oh, this is great. I'm very, very happy with this right now. Yep. Alright, okay. Well, whilst you're doing that, how about I give you guys orders... I could either have you station in here or just tell you to kill them, but I think I'll actually station one of you in there in a moment. I'll wait until I can actually see who's over here first, but then I'll set that up. I am really starting to think that I might just get rid of this particular guard post. I know I built that there specifically to have you pull the lever. And, well, actually, having said that, you did do that okay just now. So, we'll give this a little bit longer to test it out and make sure that that can be done reliably. If we can get it to be reliable, I'll keep it there. But if not, then we'll continue to go the route of trying to design a delaying system around here, probably with moats or something. It's something that looks really nice, while still making the enemy take a little bit longer to move through it, so that we have enough time to notice what's happening and then dispatch our gnomes to pull the lever. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and build these doors up. So we want basalt doors. And let's see. There we go. That should do. Now, who have we got here at the moment? We have... It is Dragwarth. So, Twilight Watch. Please come over here for now and take a couple of shots at these guys. Let's see if you can pull this off, Twilight Watch. Go! Go forth! Slay the Manse! This will get you quite a lot of training with a gun as well, which would be very nice. Once the Manse is slain, you're going to take shots at them? Or you're just going to wander? Just stand there behind? No? I would have imagined you'd have range here. Maybe not. How about I give you an attack order on this guy? And we'll see if you move into position to attack him. Maybe it is purely range. Can you get there? No? That isn't so good. I'm going to have a look at that and see how we can improve that system. Perhaps this is just way too far away. In which case, I may need to change the perk instead to be Mark's Gnome, so that they get the extra range. But it looks like he's going back now, so we'll see where they go and what they can kill. Maybe because you don't have a direct path, you don't follow the attack order. But you're not shooting on anyone right now. Or if you are, where are you off to now? Oh, right, it's your watch is over. Are you going up top, perhaps? No, I don't believe you are. Wow, that is a little bit... I'm going to have to do some experimentation, I fancy, with this. Is Drygwareth going to eat something, perhaps? No? I'm not at all sure what Dryg is doing. No, Dryg is coming back. Where are you bumbling off to all the time, Dryg? I don't understand. But let's try and switch your perk. That may fix this for us. Let's go for Mark's Gnome. Increased weapon range and accuracy. Go ahead. Can you shoot them? Can you not? That is a bit frustrating. If they're just going to wander around over there, then we're never going to be able to shoot them. And if we can't reliably do damage to them... Previously, when the goblins wandered close enough, our pistoliers did do damage to them. So it clearly does work. Just not working well for us just yet. But I'm going to set up Twilight Watch to be back in there now. And I'll play around with that a little bit more off camera, I think. Alright, I think we'll wrap the episode up there, though. We have now got some... well, they're not domesticated Manse, but we've got some prisoners, some Mant prisoners, waiting for the next goblin ambush, which... unfortunately, does seem to be a few days apart. We still haven't seen anything happen with the golems. Does it need more than this? Because that is a lot of lapis lazuli right there. An awful lot of lapis lazuli. This is an awful lot of dirt. Well, it's over 100 dirt. It's 120, 127 there. So we've got 133 dirt in total. That's not enough. On the plus side, that means that I'm not going to be have to be nearly as cautious about my mining operations as let me start again. As I was expecting, I would have to be, but that does throw that into a bit of doubt on how I can reliably spawn golems. I was hoping that would work, but we'll see. Off screen now, I'm going to do some testing to see if I can get my my watchmen or my sentinels rather, to properly engage the Manse. In fact, now that the Manse is there, maybe this will work. But you know what? We'll quickly give it one more test. Alright, we've got Calissa Fox, so that's Night Watch. Let's get you down here, Night Watch. What time is it? Yeah, we can afford to do that. Come on then, Calissa. We'll see now. That man should be within range, and then I'll wrap the episode up. Hopefully, this man is about to get shot in the face. There we go. It's working. Perfect. Kind of. Not really. Is that too far now? There we go. That actually sounds pretty cool. Okay. Right, well, we've clearly found out what the problem was. It's just purely range. So that is a little bit of a problem. Perhaps crossbows really will be the best things because they have an extraordinary range. And that does mean that we won't be using up precious musket ammo, which is more for our pistoliers. But I still like the blunderbusses. I'm going to continue to use them for now, but we do now know what the problem was. So that's good enough for me. But that is it for this episode. So I do hope you've enjoyed. I hope you will be joining me in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.